Oi, oi, blue noses. Our midfield's on fire and the league's feeling the heat. We've got a duo that's making League One look like a kickabout in Cannon Hill Park. Bab, you don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button or you'll be proper gutted. First up, let's have a natter about our skipper, Christian Bielik. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but our Polish powerhouse is set to be out for a few weeks with an ankle knock. He didn't make it back for the second half against Charlton, and now we're feeling the pinch. But here's the £1,000,000 question. Is this injury a blessing in disguise for Chris Davies to shake up our defensive strategy? Now, before you start chucking your remote at the telly, hear me out. While Bielik being out as a blow, it opens the door for someone who's been itching to get back on the pitch. Dion Sanderson. That's right folks, our former Wolves lad is back in action, and let me tell you, his return couldn't have come at a better time. Sanderson's been grafting with the U21S and even clocked 70 minutes in the Football League trophy clash against Shrewsbury. But here's where it gets interesting. Could Sanderson be the missing piece to solve our defensive puzzle? I mean, let's face it, we've only managed 2 clean sheets in the league all season. 2. That's not exactly title winning form, is it? But let's shift gears for a mo and talk about the engine room of this Birmingham City side. Tomoki Iwata and Davies Sonho. Now there's a midfield partnership that's got League One quaking in their boots. These two are playing like they've got something to prove. And let me tell you, they're proving it week in, week out. Iwata's been a revelation since joining from Celtic. 2 goals in 5 games? Not half bad for a midfielder, eh? And Peck, the guy's got more technique than a Swiss watchmaker. Together they're running the show in midfield, and I'll tell you what, they're making some championship clubs look proper daft for letting Iwata slip through their fingers. But here's the kicker. Are Iwata and Peck too good for League One? I'm not one to count me chickens before they hatch, but these lads look like they could hold their own in the championship, maybe even higher. It begs the question, has Chris Davies struck gold with this midfield pairing, or are we getting ahead of ourselves? Now, let's get down to brass tacks. Birmingham City are sitting pretty at the top of League One after 9 games, but let's not pat ourselves on the back just yet. We all know money doesn't guarantee success. Just ask some of them big spending Premier League clubs languishing in mid-table. So, I've got to ask, is Chris Davies getting enough credit for moulding this team of new recruits into a well-oiled machine? Here's my take, and you can bet your last quid I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Birmingham City are on the cusp of something special. The blend of Sanderson's imminent return, Bielik's temporary absence, and the midfield masterclass from Iwata and Peck could be the perfect storm we need to cement our place at the top of the table. But now it's over to you, Blues fans. Do you think Dion Sanderson can fill Bielik's boots and shore up our defense? Or are we putting too much pressure on a player just coming back from injury? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from each and every one of you. And listen up, because this is important. If you want to stay on top of all things Birmingham City, you need to hit that subscribe button right now. We're building something special here, just like the Blues are on the pitch, so join the natter, share your opinions, and let's ride this blue wave together all the way to the championship and beyond. Until next time, keep the faith, and remember, the future's bright, the future's blue. Keep right on.